Darling, pass me one of those. Let's see if there's anything in the rags about my prize.
It's all over the papers.
It's good when they finally catch up with things.
About bloody time.
Do I seem different to you?
Different? In what way different?
Well, have I changed in any way?
Since you started reading the papers?
Yeah.
Changed physically?
No. Mentally.
Well, how would I know? What do they look like, these theatre awards?
Oh, you know, it's just a lovely little chap. Bit like an Oscar, but more theatrical. When you press a button, it lights up and does things.
What does it do?
Cries.
It cries.
Yes, it cries. And it shits itself. That's what they told me, anyway.
But isn't that what dolls do? Children's dolls.
Look, I know it sounds weird, but that's just what they told me, okay? When you press a button, the award lights up, it cries, and then it shits itself. Honestly, that's all I know.
What are you going to do with all the money?
I've been thinking about that. I've decided to view it symbolically.
How's that, dear?
Well, you know, with money being essentially abstract, and this being a good amount, but really not enough to do anything substantial with, I've decided to do something rather clever with it.
What's that, darling?
It's a surprise.
A surprise?
It's a holiday!
Hooray! I love surprises!
Oh, me too. And I had this gut feeling we really deserved a break.
What with your award coming up?
Exactly! With my forthcoming celebrity, we really ought to take a load off. I had a gut feeling about that too.
Let's tell Truson and Faxon they love surprises.
Let's get them up here, but don't tell them we're on holiday yet. Let them work it out for themselves. It'll be more surprising.
Charles, what is that?
Well, that's nothing. It's just some workers I've got in to move the toilets.
Move the toilets? Why would you want to move the toilets?
I just think they should be harder to find. Now then. Truson, Faxon, baby doll, there's something I need to tell you. I've had an idea. It's a very big one and quite original. I'll need your help to bear it. I have a theory that prehistoric feces can fuel time travel.
What? Real, actual time travel?
In theory, yes.
How does it work?
Well, to understand it, I need you to think of time as a kind of material, a substance which can be accumulated or taken away. Baby doll, Truson, Faxon. Have you ever had the feeling that time was speeding up?
All the time.
That's because it is, but not equally, not for everyone. I have come to the conclusion that celebrities and people with powers have been stealing time from the general population.
Why, that's terrible.
It's timeonomics.
But I thought time was a constant.
Well, maybe it was once, when we wanted it to be.
But you told me time was a constant recently.
Well, Faxon, sometimes things change suddenly. For example, I also believe we are on the verge of a time when some people will pay money to consume celebrity feces.
Daddy, what's a celebrity?
Now, the other thing is that as a result of my big idea, I myself am on the verge of celebrity.
Well done, darling. Thoroughly deserved.
But part of my big idea is a rumination on the effects of that celebrity upon me, which may not be entirely good.
Isn't that a...
Yes, Faxon, a temporal paradox. I myself will have to become a celebrity in order to undo celebrity and democratically reinstate time and win an award for it and become a celebrity. So that then, with a bit of luck, something like the period between the 60s and the 1980s can happen all over again. So, today, it's time for this family to stand up for time. And that's why I'm moving all our toilets, and that's why we're going on holidays.
Holidays!
Congratulations, Mr. Wilson. Congratulations for choosing to go on holiday inside your own house. It's very good for the environment. Your froggets.
Froggets, delicious. I just had a gut feeling we really needed a break.
Hooray!
Daddy, why have we got all those buses?
Buses? Oh, those. They were all Tommy's.
Is Uncle Tommy's part of the house?
That's why we never come to this part of the house.
He's never here anyway.
I love Uncle Tommy.
All right, all right. Now, Truson, your beloved Uncle Tommy used to have ambitions to travel. And, well, that's when he started collecting buses.
What's the idea with all these buses then, Tommy?
Well, I just fancy them, I suppose. I wanted to invest in something useful. I mean, gosh, call me pie-eyed, but I see them as a potentially untrammeled network. Imagine if anyone could go ballywell anywhere from our house.
Imagine that. What's going down with all those buses of yours, man? I mean, it's like you're always on the bus, but it never seems to go anywhere.
It's really weird, man. I mean, they keep having these breakdowns, and those buses will be a good thing for people. I'm sure they will, in time, man. But I'm going to have to borrow some more bread from you, man, to get them going. Sorry, man.
Well, let's call it a conditional loan.
Yeah, okay.
Did you ever get that bus network of yours up and running, Tommy?
Buses, people don't need them, not these days. Champagne, glamour, that's what they want. Drinking is travelling without moving. Cheers.
Well, I'm taking them back, Tommy. I'm going to restore them to their original condition for a permanent reenactment. Make some real money.
Original condition? There was no original condition. Fuck the buses, Charlie. Fuck buses. Fuck bus.
Language, Tommy, language.
Buses were my dream. Helping people with buses. And you've taken that away from me, you complete cunt.
Well, I'd rather be one of those than a fallen socialist.
Have another drink.
Now, let's try to forget about Uncle Tommy altogether. What we should focus on right now are our holidays! Gone.
Disappeared without trace.
Shit, we're completely out of froggers.
So is Baby Doll.
What?
She's not here either.
And this in her place?
What is it?
I don't know. It's a very, very mysterious thing. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this.
Isn't it just a lavatory?
Now you say that, there's a certain resemblance.
Well, in that case, please may I use it?
Oh, don't be so disgusting, Truson. It's not even plumbed in. And all toilets need pipes, don't they? Anyway, didn't I tell you to go before we left?
Sergeant Bobby.
Show violence, sir? Brains, what are they good for, eh? Give 'em a whack. Watch 'em unpack, bleeding. Useless.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Jobbins. How's the camera system you've been rigging coming along?
Most excellently, Your Excellency.
That's good, Bobby, because Baby Doll has vanished.
Where's she gone, sir?
That's the thing, Sergeant Bobby. I don't know.
A mystery, sir.
So it seems.
I hate them. I fucking hate them so much! Where did she make her disappearance, sir?
On holiday, Bobbins. On the roof of the Northern Wing. I'd like you to check the recordings.
There's no mysteries that won't be extinguished in time by lology, sir.
Apologies?
That's the beautiful thing about them. In time, all mysteries will be extinct, sir.
Right. Are lolliges working, Bobby?
Why, yes, sir. As you rightly asked, for the prevention of your private, sir. As of yesterday, consider your private prevented.
Privacy. The protection of my privacy, Bobby.
I agree with you. It's a terrible, rotten, awful, stinking business, this, sir. I've had them off! In advance, inspired I was by your celibacy, sir.
Had what off?
The old Janet, sir, the old Nimrod dogs.
What does that have to do with me?
You said you were worried about celibacy yesterday, sir.
No, I didn't.
Yes, sir. It's like a smash trap and all Marge and leaky. You're very proud of it, I am too.
Very good.
And how they make you live your life, sir. Cool.
Sorry?
All hidden atop of your own home, like you've got diseases and hiding. I really felt for you when you told me how hard it was.
I don't have any diseases,
But in
Bobby.
the end, we all get sick, don't we?
Bobbins, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you very much. Can we...
That's right, you think you are, then you're not, then you are, then you're not, then you are, then you're not, then you are. It's them that are the sick ones, sir. They deserve their run-off. Have in their naggers till they get it right. We should be a bit more explicit and leave the poor celebrities alone, because they deserve it, don't they?
Bobby, stop your prattling. It's confusing me.
It does that, sir. It's been doing it all morning.
Bobby, listen to me carefully. Does the new surveillance system work?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wilson, sir. It was a bit of a mess, but then Davis helped me plumb it all together. Allow me to remonstrate.
I'd like to see something from the last 10 minutes of film, if I may. Well done, Jobbins. Very good job. Now, reverse wind it. Stop. Forward from there. What the bloody hell do those chaps think they're doing?
She's been stolen by monkeys and replaced by a trump maker.
Not monkeys, Bobby. Workers.
That fella's bricked his trundleys.
Benson running? Why would he run away like that?
He left a skid mark on the car park. Left a skid mark upon your ass.
So, are they workers or cavemen?
More cavemen than plumbers. That's what my gut's telling me. Plumbers died out a long time ago. But there's more evidence against the affirmative of extinction than there is for it, on account of all the pipes. Recently, they've been coming back.
Quiet.
You know what you want to do? You want to reconcile your trucks with your box.
Right.
Of course, from an evolutionary perspective, it's all grey. The trogs softly fade into bogs, don't they? I've never heard a word of complaint.
What was the name of that chap in charge of my plumbing? Davis, was it? We got him in a few years ago, didn't we?
1999.
I remember. Boring, technical sort of chap.
Davis? Davis the foreman? No. He's not so boring now, sir. You don't want to bother Davis. I'll speak to him instead.
Nonsense. There's no point in you talking to him. You don't make any sense. Anyway, he's my plumber, and I'm really browned off about this. It's completely ruined my surprise.
Surprise, sir?
Yes. Baby doll's beginning of holiday surprise. She responds really well to surprises. Don't tell me you've forgotten that too, you prat.
Nah, and I didn't forget the first thing, sir. There wasn't one.
How did we not notice Baby doll being taken by those fellows? All I asked for was some light refurbishment. But this is stunning.
Deft.
Sergeant Bobby?
Deftly done, sir. The nicking of the wife.
Indeed. Just take the tape back a bit further. What were they doing before they took Baby doll? What are they doing there?
You need to speak to the foreman, Davis, sir. He's been plumbing around these parts for 18 long years. They're his workers, aren't they? Baby doll, switched out for an unplumbed bog. No good can come from that. Ask Davis. If I can't see him, you should. All mysteries need dissolving in time.
Right. Thank you, Sergeant Bobby, for all your help. Most clarifying. Have either of you boys seen Davis's office on your travels?
No.
No.
Don't be coming in here with your riddling. I've no time for it. Straight talk, straight tripping's what I need. Do you have a sandwich, though? I'd love one with stuffed crusts and some of that newfangled margarine for me health.
What was that?
Oh yeah, go on. Undermine me.
I think it's coming from the door.
There it is.
I can't see anything.
That's just the kind of treatment I'm used to. You think you're famous now, do ya?
Who said that? Famous for what?
Look, over there, Daddy. See?
Still can't see anything. It's all blurred. What is it?
Well, it's a kind of a brown sock.
A kind of a sock. Am I? I like that one. A sock with a fine suspender, and not something higher or lower than the fine thing.
What's it saying? I can't hear it clearly. It's going all distorted.
I'm a sock. I'm not an inverted sphincter strangling of
It seems to be engaged in an act of self-definition.
I can't hear anything it's saying now at all. It's gone weird. It sounds encrypted.
Well, maybe you've not won one. It could have been someone else's, so it could have. It probably was. All second-hand. Well, I tell you this, though. If you cross that threshold, you'll be bound inside a Tato! Earthbound, earthbound, earthbound forever, at least. Right until the end.
Can we ask it some advice?
There's no time for advisings, or advising for time, fool! Just don't cross the threshold, or you'll have no time or history for your cling. It's a present, presently! So don't ask me for directions. I only know one way through it. Now then, would you like to hear one of my poems? Poetry's an antidote!
Sock, do you know where Davis's office is?
There now, by Jove. There's a look. That's the place I said I don't know. Go straight up there and take a right. Then another right. And then just... It's the door on the right! Just walk right in.
Mr. Wilson, great to see you. Davis, foreman. Hello. Nice.
You've changed. I don't recall you being...
Neanderthal. Yes, I've evolved, thanks to you. Thanks for putting me on the job. Young man, I see you're concerned about my printers. Don't be. It's a waste of your time and theirs. They're deaf and dumb, part-timers, thick bastards.
Why are they all...
Data protection, just ignore them. Make Polop! Make Polop, damn you! Over there, make Polop! More Polop! Sorry, they're so dull.
He seems pretty cool. Really? Well, at least he's doing things. He used to be an extremely uninteresting person, obsessed with pipes. He obviously responded well to our creative environment.
You want to go, don't you? Why don't you let yourself go?
Now, look here, Davis. I have a question for you.
Fire away.
we were up on the roof this morning, holidaying, and a couple of your chaps came along and sort of picked up Baby Doll and wheeled her off.
We've not seen her since.
Did they leave anything behind?
A brand new convenience.
Did they plumb it in?
No, they just left it there, loose.
So they took her for a toilet.
Young Davis, don't you objectify Baby Doll. She's a very attractive young lady.
Mr. Wilson, there's really nothing to worry about. The workers will finish up their job, and Baby Doll will turn up in time.
But that's not the point! The whole point is I was planning a surprise for Baby Doll, and this interruption...
Abduction.
This unplanned abduction is completely ruining my surprise.
Oh. How I miss surprises.
Davis, if you were a true fan of surprises, then you would know that the gardening of surprise...
Should never require more than its allotment of energy.
How did you know I was going to say that?
Well, it's just one of those things I like to say.
But it's one of those things I like to say.
Coincidence.
Really?
Mr. Wilson, you strike me as a sort of connoisseur.
Well, I don't deny a certain interest.
And this, your son, is he? Your blood? The baby that was born the year I came in to do your pipe.
Well, yes, but the thing about that is that...
And what's this surprise you're planning for your girlfriend?
A play on a luxury item. A joke between us. It's a unique, gold-plated, indestructible...
Toilet.
Toilet. Yes. With a pattern from the outside of this part of the house carved into it.
Like a double helix.
How did you know I was going to say that? Bobbins, my handyman, was in charge of the job. Conflated interior and exterior. Does it sound familiar?
All my toilets were made with Aztec porcelain and will have a brutalist trim.
Why are you mixing your tenses like that?
Brutalist trim.
Eh?
Mr. Wilson, now you strike me as a unique mind.
Thanks, mate.
We have a lot in common.
I agree.
We should pool our imaginations, collaborate.
That sounds great. But this all seems so familiar. For God's sake, Tucson, what is it?
I really need to go.
Mr. Wilson, I think I can help you solve the problem of your unplumbed bird and your delicious son's apparently urgent need to use the lavatory in one go.
But how?
With my new device.
What?
I have invented a time-traveling toilet.
What? The TTT. My idea. Made real. But it's not possible.
TTT, I like that. It is, it was, it shall be. Isn't she a beaut?
But it's the same as my unique idea.
Great minds, Mr. Wilson. Great minds. Have a seat.
But it's my bladder.
Sit down, Tucson.
Now you're getting a sneak preview here. The TTT, tomorrow's toilets today. Really good.
Tucson? Oh, for God's sake, Davis, he's still there.
Not entirely. I sent his insides backwards in time.
Daddy? I don't need to go to the toilet anymore.
Impressive. Very impressive. So, Davis, how does this thing work?
Well, I made it from Aztec porcelain, And I designed it to unpack compressed time from the most time-latent materials.
Timeonomics.
It's permanently new and indelibly old at the same time. The short flush sends you wherever you need to go, but I have to redesign it
So that it takes you where you want to go.
Yes, but first I have to find
The right fuel.
How did you know that?
Don't pretend you're not stealing my ideas, Davis. These are all my ideas, but somehow you've given them this shiny, clean form. Good luck finding the right fuel. I'm not telling you what it is.
Excuse me. Hello. Yes, he's here.
I don't know how you've done this, Davis, but none of this is supposed to be yours.
Wait.
I am going to correct this historical oversight. The next time you see me, you won't exist. Prehistory!
Truson, when did you last eat?
About a week ago. But it was only a piece of lettuce.
You must be famished, my boy.
Well, I am quite hungry. Daddy said we should fast before the holidays.
Let's eat.
But what about Daddy and Faxon?
Don't worry about them. Mr. Wilson's been here 17 times already this morning. I have a gut feeling he'll be back again in no time at all.
Lunch!
Thank you.
Davis, finally!
See? 59 seconds. Where have you been, Mr. Wilson?
To the alluvial plains of the Middle East. And I walked with the ancestors in the Nile Crescent.
Sounds good.
It was full of life.
Did you take any pictures?
No, Davis. Genius cannot be imaged. It comes from the soul, like a poem.
Learn anything?
Well, I've learned that you're a massive fraud.
Massive fraud?
You've taken my ideas, and somehow you've technologized them. I made a philosophy, but you've turned it into a... Bloody hell. It's just a thing!
Well, if you don't like it, you can give it me back. Besides, people like a nice thing.
But Davis, the things you claimed already exist. That's what the elders told me on one of our walks. You have no sovereignty. You've been completely owned.
But all these things you say I've stolen are expressions of my deep personal subjectivity. I chose them carefully.
So did everyone else, Davis. So did everyone else. The more I travel in time, the more I realize there's none left here.
None left here? That's a keeper.
Come on, Susan.
Aren't you supposed to be getting to the bottom of something?
Crispy.
Crispy.
going on over there?
Looks like the beasts have found a way out.
More.
One minute 40.
Davis,
What have you got for me?
she's been eaten. Davis, she's been eaten, you fraudulent bastard.
I know.
Well, you don't seem particularly bothered.
It's all part of the process. Now, you've got the TTT, and you can change all that. I thought that was what you wanted to do.
Of course. I forgot.
Off you go, then. And don't forget to refuel.
I warned you, you silly bastard! I told you not to pass the threshold, but all you could say was it was your house, you dumb tit. Well, wow, you're a house without time. Well done, you arsehead.
Get back inside and shut up! I told you not to give him any clues.
The thing about these monoliths is, every time they get remade, they get worse.
Grandma, is this really Eden?
It is. Well, Eden's not a real place. It's more of a metaphor.
For very resonant social change?
Exactly. Good boy, Tushar.
Where's Baby Doll? Where's our sister?
Deeper in the cave.
Are we ever going to get her back?
I don't think so. But that's okay.
She's gone a long way.
Yep. Changed a bit.
I love her.
We all do.
Will Daddy come back and get us?
Oh, he's around. But I wouldn't feel too bound by him. Look, I can give you these grains. And these words.
Right. Let's try this again. This time I'll be ready for him. This time I'll completely own him. Darling, pass me one of those. Let's see if there's anything in the rags about my prize.
Bobby, what on earth are you doing?
Just covering the awards in Dung Lake.
Why are you doing that?
He told me to do it.
Did you tell Bobby to put poo-poo on your awards?
I haven't won any awards yet, but I'm feeling very confident that some are on the way.
Not that him, the other one.
What do you mean? The other one?
Yeah, like the grizzled mad one. With long hair, inside. He gave me a bucket full of awards and a bag of shite, and he told me to come on here and stink things up.
Stink things up?
That's what he said.
When?
Like 5 minutes ago.
We've been here the whole time.
Me with long hair, you say?
Really long, like.
What's going on, Charles?
Shh. I'm sending myself a message. Now, Bobby, this is very important. Did I say anything else?
Sure. You said it was very important, and you wrote it down.
What does it say?
Disaster.
Anything else?
Cataclysmic disaster in time. Extinction event in time.
Cataclysmic disaster in time, extinction event in time. No, it doesn't sound very good. I'm going to have to rectify this with my device. Back to the beginning.
P.S. Stop flushing.
Been travelling much?
Yes.
You feel differently about me now, don't you?
Yes.
What have you discovered?
We evolved from the gut.
From the gut. Very good. Very good.
You're farming them.
Farming, eh? Yes, farming. Why don't you come and work for me, Mr. Wilson? We have a relationship, and your brain's still half work.
No.
Very well. Flush off then. And don't forget to refuel in the Middle Paleolithic.
Neanderthal feces.
Neanderthal faces.
Neanderthal feces is the purest form. Neanderthal feces fuels time travel.
Tell me how.
Human processed. Time most compressed.
Yes, I did have a feeling about that one.
Triple fried sun.
Go on. You're doing very well.
I'm not working for you.
Bit late for that, isn't it?
You're not Neanderthal. I've just been with them. You're something else.
That's true. I'm actually something much more original. Counterbell Man!
I just met some counterbells, and they said they don't know you.
Where do you think the centre is?
Centre of what?
People.
What, us or them?
Same difference.
Every difference. We're eating them.
Are we?
Yes. That's how we know we're not them.
That's the difference.
Right. That's the difference.
Crispy. 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 Crispy, crispy. Crispy. Crispy.
There you are! Your boys have been waiting for you. But don't worry, I've given them food and words. They can do pretty much anything with those.
You're nice.
I am.
Help me against Davis. I invented time travel. He's reversed my generatives.
What's that, love? Think about it.
Thinking.
Oh, he's done you as well. Have some cereal, you poor devil. You have been smorgasborded.
Crispies.
I can tell you what it is. Every time you press that flusher, it's broadcasting your essentials back to Davis. He's getting all your ideas through your bum gut, through your probiotics. He's not just copying you, he's copying you.
Must stop him.
How are you going to do that? You're devolving. I bet you could try. You just have to go back to the beginning, then start all over again.
One last push. Frogget. Delicious. Frog.
Yogs. Bugs.
Baby doll, we must find a way to copyright my anus.
No, anus.
Anus. Buckets. Bumbrain?
Yes, Susan, yes. Help me copyright my bowels.
Bumbrain.
Patient colonized must patent mine.
Well done, Bumbrain.
So then you understand. One last push to undo all the flush.
Oh, let it go, let it go.
Well, here we are, back at the beginning of time.
Hooray!
But how do we know it's the beginning? Maybe it's the end. When you think about it, it's the same sort of thing. An end is just a beginning without the optimism.
I'm bored.
Me too.
We're not bored. This family does not get bored. You're probably just bored of having so many ideas. Thoughts, images, probably overstimulated. That's the problem. Do your seatbelts up. We're going on a trip.
What kind of a car's this?
It's called a Horizon.
It's a weird shape, like a line.
It feels a bit small.
It is quite boxy.
Is everyone buckled up?
Yes.
Have you all been to the toilet?
Daddy, how long is the journey back?
55 million years. But don't worry, it'll pass in a flash. And this time we'll win.